It's 2026. If you are using an Android, I assume you are a foreign adversary. Put that as, like, that is the start of this podcast. Run the intro.
If you're not monetizing your voice, you're already
Every
behind.
podcast needs a funnel.
Content, clips, consistency, no days off.
This is just a hobby. Alrighty.
AC, I got a question for you.
Okay, let's hear it.
Just follow me on this mental picture for a moment. You ready?
I always do. You don't have to preface. Go.
You walk downstairs.
Okay.
You go to your mailbox. You open it up. There's a hot dog in there. What do?
I throw it away.
Cool. Next day you wake up. You walk downstairs. Go to your mailbox. There's again a hot dog in there. How many days consecutively do you have to get a hot dog in your mailbox before you call the police?
2. I am not playing around with this nonsense. Well, the second day I'm calling, let's see, I'm calling you, I'm calling Sims, I'm calling Shweezo, I'm calling Ben, my cousin, who is known for doing pranks and never claiming them. I'm calling my brother. I'm calling all the usual suspects, and if they say no, I'm calling the police. 2 days. I'm not playing around. Raw Glizzies in my mailbox. 2 days. And we just figured out the name of this.
That's the name of the episode.
Raw Glizzies in my mailbox. That's the name of the episode. I'm about to try a new intro. I'm going to see if you can catch on to it. Ladies and
gentlemen,
welcome to This Is Just a
Hobby.
I am your host, Adam Constantine, with
Aaron Mojer.
I thought of that last night, and I was like, I'm just going to do that and see how it starts in there. All right, we've gotten feedback that we just rambled too long at the beginning of the podcast, so guess what time it is? It's... Oh, wait, I should have gone. What time is it? Game time! Who? We're jumping right into a game today. I'm going to go first. Ooh. Also, for the record, sometimes we know what we're doing going into this. Sometimes we don't. We do have our lovely producers that work through everything. We are going to be doing another blind ranking. Now, this one, I am not going to say the category until the end. So at the end, you're also going to see if you can guess what the category is, baby. Yes. You're going to have to see, you're going to have to guess what the category is. All right. 10 spots, and I'm just going to read them down as they are written. All right.
I am not alert enough for this. Let's do it.
1 to 10. First one, cult following.
7.
Second one, biceps.
4.
Credit card debt.
8.
Suspicion.
9. I got a lot of room at the top.
Yeah, you do. Also, I don't know
if this is like worse things for blah, 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 then I'm in trouble.
And that's what I'm trying to figure out. So you're supposed to guess the category, but I don't know if it's supposed to be like, are you ranking it good, bad, or are you supposed to be ranking it based on what
I'm going to give you a heck of a category. This is going to be great. Let's
next one, black mold in the walls.
Oh. I mean, 6, because, I don't know, 10 scares me to use this early.
Neighborhood rumors. Also, black mold in the walls ranked before cult following just feels very weird.
Neighborhood rumors.
Like, I'll take black mold in the walls, but Star Wars fans that love Andor is a no for me.
Neighborhood rumors can sometimes be a positive thing. 3.
Yeah, you got to start filling the top somehow. Your relationship.
1.
AI consciousness.
5.
A tumor.
10.
I was gonna say that one. I feel like you'd probably want to put in 10, but hey,
10.
what do I know? And the last one is a God complex, which is your number 2. I want you to think through what do all of those have in common, and what is our category today?
Things people obsess about.
No, but that is a good guess. Let's see. Do they obsess about biceps? That's actually
Yes.
a hilarious guess.
And mold in the wall.
That's actually better than
obsess
the
about
actual
everyone?
category listing, but well done. Because people would obsess about a cult following, biceps, credit card debt, suspicion, black mold, and mold. Well, I mean, look, no, that's not. But I'm actually going to declare you the winner because that is how good that guess was.
And I obsess the most about my relationship and my personal God complex. I don't know. And then all those rumors going around the neighborhood about me.
Who would have a God complex?
Biceps is in my top 5.
That's hilarious.
What was the category? What was I ranking?
So I'll give you a hint that will not be helpful and only be funny to me. Knee.
That is the list, right? My relationship with
knee,
you.
knee.
Oh, I thought you said me.
Knee.
Knee? Like KNEE?
Yep, that's not gonna help you. The actual category is things that grow.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what I said. When you said yours, it's that feeling when you said things that people obsess about is like when you're like, oh my gosh, I made so much money. Guess how much I made? And they're like 3,000. And you're like, no, it was 400. Why would you do that and ruin my story? In fact, that's a pet peeve. Overestimators in stories. But my other pet peeve is people
underestimators with time.
Yeah, it's people that make me guess. And when I do overestimate, they get mad. So that whole situation is a pet peeve for me.
When you said biceps, I literally just got locked in on Chris Evans because of the Winter Soldier scene where he like pulls. And I was like, the whole time I was just like, Marvel movies, Chris Evans, come on, something. It's got like movies. I never left it.
Oh, that's hilarious. Also, my hint of
then he said mold in the walls, and I was like, still Chris Evans.
Right. Oh, hilarious.
All right. We're close.
Ready for yours?
Yes. Are you ready?
I'm locked in, baby.
Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
Number 1, possessed Furby.
Oh my gosh, what is this? Possessed Furby. Yeah, no, that's going in the 8 slot.
Number 2, tax audit.
Ooh. Okay. I have a possessed Furby in my room, but I'm getting audited by the IRS. Yeah, that's going at 9. I would rather have
not a lot of room.
Yeah. This is a rookie mistake for me.
Mr. Pet Peeve himself. Number 3, left on red.
Ooh. Because I'm trying to work on my patience, I'm gonna put that at 4.
Okay. Number 4, gas station sushi.
I don't eat sushi. I don't like fish, but I guess I would rather have gas station sushi than. Also, all the sushi's probably owned by Cisco anyway. So whether it's gas station or restaurant, that's probably irrelevant. So I'm gonna go with slot 6.
All right. I mean, look, probably better than a possessed Furby. I'm with you. Number 5, your ex's hey text. Your ex texts you, hey.
7, because maybe she's gonna pay me back for a lot of the money. But I don't want to hear from her.
I mean, you can move that all the way up to a 3.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
No, I'm definitely not moving that up to a 3.
You are halfway through.
Let's get it.
Unmarked white van.
What is this list? Unmarked white van for me is a 3. If someone's coming to kidnap me, let's let's do what we gotta do. Have I told you a story about when someone tried to steal my phone?
No.
I'll be really quick. I'm getting my oil change, so I'm working in this place. A woman walks in, 5'7", portly. That is relevant to the story. Eating just like a white bread ham and cheese sandwich, no plate. So that's already like a little wild. She comes up to me and says, "Can I use your phone?" And I was like, it did look like she had fallen on harder times. But
You
I'm
have
like,
told me this story, but
I think,
now the audience is invested, so it's
Right.
story time. Let's go.
Yes. So I say, you can dial the number and I will hold the phone for you. So she's like, okay. So she dials a number. Somebody answers. I then feel a little weird. So I hand her the phone. She then takes a step away from me, and I'm watching her. Then she takes another step away from me, and I said, ma'am. And then all of a sudden, she takes off. So I'm like, ma'am, are we doing this? And I just sprinted 1, 2, 3 steps. She stops. She goes, sorry, I just don't have a phone. Gosh. And I was like, I don't care. Give me my phone. And I immediately look around. Is there a van? Is there other people that are going to meet her around the corner to jump whoever they took? I'm ready. Nothing. She just, which, you know what? That's probably the most woke robber that there has ever been, because she did not typecast me as a danger and a threat. I am a 6'8", 285-pound African-American man with a huge beard. And she was like, no, I think I could take him.
Did she make it out the door?
No. Oh, yes. Well, by the time she got to the door is when I was like, ma'am, are we doing it? And then she took off. Yeah, and then it was wild. The person at the
good for
counter
her.
was like, do you know her? I was like, no. I have no idea who that woman is. Yeah. So kudos to her.
Stick to your convictions. Yeah.
Hey, look, she was like, you know what?
She needed a phone today.
Yes, everyone has an equal chance to be robbed, and this 6'8", 285-pound black man is my target. Wonderful.
I appreciate your generous description with portly. You can describe left-handed people as obese if you want, but that's okay. All right. Ignore me and my puns. Yeah.
I'm back.
All right, here we go. You still got your top 2, number 5 and number 10.
Got it.
Wet socks.
Oh. Is that worse than a tax audit? No, I'll put that at 5, but it is like, it's one of those, like 5 to 9 are close right now. Any of those could be interchangeable.
Yeah.
That's 5.
Yeah. A clown at a childless birthday party.
At a childless birthday party? I'm actually putting that at a 2 because that is hilarious. That is, in fact,
agree more.
I may do that at my next birthday. Is just have a clown come in here and a clown for kids' birthday party. That's so funny.
I love that. All right, with number 1 and number 10 left.
Oh, yeah.
Identity theft.
The problem is, whatever I'm gonna put that in the words of one of my greatest philosophers. Identity theft is not a joke, Jim. Hundreds of people are affected every year. I'm gonna put that at number 10. That would be pretty brutal.
And finally,
oh man,
in your number 1, well, I'm gonna inverse this on you. Before I tell you the last thing, do you want to try and guess the category? You got enough information here.
Yeah, identity theft, tax audit, unmarked. I mean, things that make your stomach churn, like things that give you a stomach ache.
I'm gonna go. Yes, you got it here. The category is things that ruin your peace.
Yeah,
things that ruin your peace, which makes your stomach churn.
Yeah. Ain't nothing ruin your peace more than a tummy ache.
So, unfortunately for you, your number 2 is a clown at a childless birthday party ruins your peace and an unmarked van. So you kind of did this in inverse order. But number 1, the thing that most ruins Adam's peace, grandma's Facebook rant. Which, like, depends on whether you read it or not. But
yeah, so I think
tinfoil hat on.
And is that how we did it?
Watch out for the 5G. I don't know.
It's the most, or is it the least?
Oh,
like,
yeah,
is
maybe.
it 10
That's
is the
fair.
thing that is the worst?
Most ruins your
number
peace?
1.
I don't know. We made this up on the fly.
I love how we're talking about it like we have some knowledge on this. Like, man, we have no idea.
But I am fully with you. The best thing that has come out of this game is that there will be a clown at your next birthday party and no children.
No kids, just a clown at a birthday party. All right, now it's time for our favorite game. Well, my favorite game because I am undefeated.
Because you always win.
Hey, look, it's going to be okay. We are doing another game of Who Am I? And except I think this version is a What Am I? Yes.
No, it's a Who Am I?
Oh, Who Am I? All right, we're locked in. 5
An
questions.
animal. I got
5 questions, 5 levels per question, right?
Yep. And first to 3 wins, there is a bonus point that is worth 3 points.
Let's get it.
I am a historical figure.
Abraham Lincoln.
No.
Benjamin Franklin.
No. I was arrested more than 20 times for acts of civil disobedience.
Martin Luther King Jr.
Yes.
Dang, that was quick.
Oh, if you had gotten, I would have left the podcast. If you were able to say that you got Martin Luther King Jr. before me, I would have left.
Okay.
All right. Off to a strong start. I'm trying a new strategy today.
Yeah, this is the first time I've gotten the first question right, which, if you were to look at the ESPN ticker stats, they'd be like, no team has ever won this game by answering the first question right. Thanks, ESPN. That stat means
I'm just going to try to actually listen to the clues rather than just shouting and see what happens.
Look at that.
Let's sit and think.
All right. I am a historical figure.
Rosa
Abraham
Parks.
Lincoln.
So much for me.
Yeah,
waiting.
he trying to get his points.
I was a community organizer before entering national politics.
Barack Obama.
Yes.
Oh, man. Should have gotten that. That's my number 1 person that I'd want to meet. Like celebrities, quote unquote, that I'd want to meet. It's Obama and LeBron. I think those are my 2. Like
That's
Donald
cool.
Glover's probably up there, but like Obama and LeBron are probably the 2 that I'm like. Those are the ones I'm locked in on.
Can I guess the theme?
No. Because it's not the bonus question. So I guess it can, but it's not the bonus question.
No, go ahead. You're going to see a very specific type of guess from here on out.
I am a historical figure.
Malcolm X.
Rosa Parks.
No. I was born into slavery in Maryland around 1822.
Harriet Tubman.
Yes.
Let's go.
All right. 2-1. Adam.
All right, let's get it.
I am a historical
Rosa
figure.
Parks.
Yes.
Let's go.
All right. Last one.
George Washington Carver.
Thurgood Marshall.
No. I'm a historical figure. Next one. I won an Olympic gold medal in 1960.
Jesse Owens.
No.
Oh. Ooh. In 1960.
Oh, that's later than I was expecting.
I don't have Olympians. Go ahead. Hit me with the next one. See what
Adam,
else
do
we
you
got.
want to have a guess or no?
I said Jesse Owens.
He said Jesse Owens. Yeah.
I fought in the Rumble in the Jungle.
Muhammad Ali.
Yes.
Wow. I forgot boxing was in the Olympics.
Black
Well
historical
played.
figures for 100, Bob.
Black History
Yes.
Month. We made it.
However, that is not the bonus question. The bonus question is harder than that.
Civil rights
Ooh.
leaders.
Ooh.
Nope. All right, bonus question. Put these 5 figures in chronological order
You
based
can
on their
have that
birth
one.
years.
You can have that one.
Well, all right, yeah, I will
You
go
try
first
first.
since I'm in the lead. Yeah, we'll do that. So all of them were Martin Luther King Jr.,
I gotta write them
Muhammad
down.
Ali,
Mhm.
Rosa Parks,
Mhm.
Harriet Tubman.
Yes.
I'm missing one.
Barack Obama.
Barack Obama. Okay. Barack Obama is youngest. See,
You can
this
hit
is
the other
tough.
extreme too. Go ahead and hit the other extreme.
Yeah.
And then you
Okay.
got the
Yeah.
3.
So it's Barack Obama and Harriet Tubman.
Yeah.
Those are our bookends.
Yeah.
But the middle 3 are so close, including Martin Luther's untimely death. And what sucks is I remember there were 2 people that did Martin Luther King Jr. for their 4th grade historical figure. One was black, one was white. And the white kid in our class kept telling the black kid how much better his was than the other one.
Based on your school that you went to, were you that black kid?
No, because that
there was
middle
another
school,
one in your class.
Yeah, correct. Yes, this is in Miami where they actually have diversity
Got it.
as a regularity, not in the private school system of Raleigh, North Carolina.
Do you want me to
All
go
right.
first, just to educate, like to give you a?
Bro said
Give you
to
a framework
educate you.
to guess?
He just did what that kid.
I
from
would
the
say
class
to
did.
educate
Do you want
your
me-
guess.
Do you want me to tell you what this is? Let me tell you. As an ally,
I meant to
here's a-
inform your guess because
Hold on.
I don't
No.
have a clue either.
No, I wanna try and figure this out. Okay. So I am gonna put Muhammad Ali in the 4 spot because I'm gonna believe that he is young. Well, yeah. I'm gonna put Muhammad Ali. I'm actually gonna put.
Are you going youngest to oldest or oldest to youngest?
So
When you
it's
say that?
it's Obama, Ali.
Okay, I see where you're going.
Because here's what's throwing me off is Rosa Parks lived for a long time. MLK obviously famously did not. So it's just a matter of where they are. Okay. I am going to put, so, all right, from oldest to youngest, I'm going Harriet Tubman, Rosa Parks, Martin Luther King Jr., Muhammad Ali, Barack Obama. Lock it in.
I'm not going to tell you if you're right or not until Aaron does.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'll guess something different for the sake of competition. I am also going to go Harriet Tubman.
I thought you were going to be like Barack Obama as the oldest.
You went Ali, Parks, MLK. Is that right?
He went Tubman,
went
Parks.
He went
MLK.
Parks first. Okay. I'm going Tubman, MLK, Ali, Parks, Obama.
Okay. The person who got it.
Was one of us correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh,
If I'm wrong.
Yes. The person who got it correct
Lose this
is
to a white
Adam.
man. Thank
nicely
goodness.
done. Nicely done. Well
To lose
played.
this game in Black History Month would have been brutal.
Yeah.
To a man
Harriet.
that spammed Rosa Parks as his answer.
I can give you the years they were born. Harriet Tubman was
Yes,
born in
let's hear it.
1822.
Yep.
Rosa Parks was 1913. MLK was 1929.
Mm-hmm.
Muhammad Ali was 1942. And Barack Obama was 1961.
What helped me with the Muhammad Ali was usually in boxing for the Olympics, you have to be pretty young. And the 60s was also prime for MLK. So I was like, okay,
Yeah,
he's
that
probably
makes
a
sense. He's
teenager
gotta be
in that
young.
year.
Yeah.
And Rosa Parks was pretty old, what she lived up to. So I figured that she was old as a civil rights leader.
Makes sense. Well played.
It's also hilarious. I'm going to go on a little bit of a tangent. How people are like, Rosa Parks exposed because they found out that her family, like her husband, owned a car. And they're like, so she didn't need to be on the bus. Yeah, first of all, you can ride a bus and still own a vehicle. That's what public transportation is. Number two, that's what a protest is for. That is the point of a protest, is to say, oh, you're saying I shouldn't do this? I am going to do it to make a point that the laws you have are wrong. Ooh, all right. I have a bootlicker rant queued up. I'm not going to do it. I have a modern day bootlicker rant queued up. But I'm going to keep that one to myself. Well, I'm going to keep it to my Instagram. Because everybody knows how I feel when it comes to that. Oh. All righty.
Excellent.
Well, we're going to move into Rent Free. I really do like that is such a great name for this segment. I do like that.
It is.
You
go first.
Here's what's living rent free. Here's what I think I just took the Popeye. I think I just did the love that chicken from Popeye. Here's what's living rent free.
Oh, we can do that with so many jingles.
That's so funny.
Yeah,
what I've been thinking of, and I've mentioned it a couple times on this podcast in varying ways. It's something that I find both troubling. There are some good things. There are some negative things. We as a culture, our calling card right now, I would say over the past, we'll call it really past 5 years, maybe 10, but really heavily in the past 5 years, is our obsession with removing friction. So from our daily lives. And this 4 main categories come to mind. And I'm especially going to view this from the male perspective, because these are things that really affect men. And it is online gambling, LLMs, peptides, and day trading. So those 4 things, 3 of those at least disproportionately affect men. Online gambling, you can see the stats. When online gambling is legalized in a state, male suicide goes up. That is a cause, not a correlative. Not just a correlative, that is also a cause that we can see that. Gambling, back in the day, as coming from someone who doesn't gamble, you had to physically go to a place or call in a place to place a bet. You'd have to go to Vegas. You'd have to go to Atlantic City. You'd have to go to Reno. You'd have to go onto an indigenous reservation where casinos were allowed. So you had to make the effort. That's friction. You had to get in the car and go. And you know what else I'll add to this list? Dating as well. So I'll talk through that. So with online gambling, it's right on your phone. There's also been studies. Here is like full stop. I don't care what you think. This is what the data shows. If you are allowed on a gambling app, it is because you suck at gambling and you are losing money. Those that win money on online gambling are banned from the platform. That is not conspiracy, tinfoil hat. That is a real thing. So they're banned from the platform. So if you have an account, you suck at gambling and you are losing money. Think about the business of things. You only want paying customers. So gamblers are paying customers even when you think you aren't. LLMs are going to be the thing since, I would say, the 3 big tech things over the past 30 years, maybe 40 years. LLMs, the iPhone, the internet. Those would be the 3 things that I would say over the past 40 years that have really shaped our societies. LLMs are giving us the illusion of ease and information curated at our fingertips. The internet made the information available on our screens. The iPhone made it available wherever we go. LLMs are making it available in the curated way that we want it. And the majority of ways that people are using it is to make their lives easier, which isn't a bad thing, as opposed to furthering their opportunities. That's where there's a negative. And if you do that in school, it is, hey, ChatGPT, write this paper, as opposed to, hey, let me find out even more to make this paper the best. That's where the removing friction comes in. Peptides are becoming all the rage with younger men to make themselves faster, make their skin clearer, but to get all of this success without putting in the work. Same thing with online, with day trading. People want to take 2 courses and then go out there and make $1 million. The American dream. Oh, and then dating, right? Dating is tough. And again, I'm 6'8", so I never had this problem. But the fact that people can set a height restriction on who they see. There's tactical information that shows if you are under 6 feet, you get significantly less matches. But also other people that don't fit somebody else's standard of beauty are automatically done. We're window shopping of who we want to see on our dating apps. So all of this has this the American dream has been intentionally perverted from, remember, it was the white picket fence in a 3-bedroom house with 2 kids and a dog. Now it is Jake Paul. Like, Jake Paul is the personification of the American dream, which is do whatever it takes, no matter how lavish, take whatever shortcuts, because he has taken shortcuts in the sport of boxing, not in the business of boxing, but he has taken shortcuts in the sport of boxing to become a multimillionaire. He lives in a place where he doesn't have to pay any taxes on the income that he brings in. And it's a 1 in a billion type of success range. The removal of friction to try and get to the top 0.1%, as opposed to the, I'm going to work hard, I'm going to build a good, regular, successful life, is gone. That is no longer there. We could talk about the reasons for that, and the fact that economically the middle class is being actively squeezed out. So somebody could say, well, the American dream is being taken from us, and the only thing that keeps me going is trying to reach for that top shape. But that's what's really been in my head, is we want to remove friction in a lot of areas in our life, that the friction is actually what makes the life worth living.
Yeah. In your weekly Bible verse from Aaron, the one of the 2 most out of context Bible verses in the world, on every athlete's shoe
I was going to say, I know it.
Is Philippians 4:13, which says, I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. In the context of that passage, right before that, the author of that is a guy named Paul, who was a follower of Jesus. He helped plant a ton of churches, brought Christianity outside of just traditional Israel and Jewish culture, and planted most of the churches that began the Christian movement. And he's a dude who had a rough life. He was arrested a bunch of times, beaten, whipped, was shipwrecked, all sorts of stuff. And he writes the verse before that. He says, I know what it is to be in need, and I know what it is to have plenty. I've learned the secret of being content in every situation is essentially what he says. And then I can do all things through Christ who gives me strength. So he's talking about this deep contentment in where you are. The removal of friction, not only is it against the American dream, the key to joy in the human life and the human experience is contentment. I believe that. And contentment does not come from desiring more. Contentment comes from satisfaction with what you have. Yeah, there are things that I would love to do someday. It's not a give up on your dreams. That's not what I mean. It is a, hey, be satisfied with where you are as you pursue whatever is next. And I could go down a much longer rabbit hole about being deeply known and fully loved is where contentment is rooted in and all that good stuff. But we won't hit that yet.
Aaron does what the kids would call Bible maxing. What you got? What's rent-free for you?
Yeah, so I was literally thinking about this last night, having a conversation with somebody about our podcast, and I was like, "Oh, I gotta think about what I was actually consuming this week. Like, what was I doing this week?" And he said something that struck me. That I was like, "Huh, it's a good point. That's what I'm going to talk about tomorrow." He goes, "Yeah, y'all gave yourselves homework. Like, you actually put the pressure on yourselves for this podcast. So you have to like come with stuff." And look, while being a hobby, absolutely, we should spend some time investing in it. But it got me thinking about this because I was reflecting on the last week and I was like, man, I didn't interact with a ton. Like, at what point is leisure and like rest? We live in an environment where like that is frowned upon. Yes. Or a economic environment, yes. I should say. I think that people do. I do think that people like value wellness, and that's important. But even wellness as a whole is now being a sold product and commodity. Like you have to pursue
wellness.
Yes, exactly.
You have to take the pills. You
just
have to drink the
shakes and rest and relax. Exactly.
Yes.
So I was like, even in our podcast, like I got to come up with something like thoughtful, not just what did I do this week, like not just I like here was the highlight of my week. And I haven't given you any thought about it, so I won't. But the highlight of my week, and for any listener who's a parent, I encourage you to do this. It was really awesome. Our family a couple of years ago started a tradition where that classic white picket fence, 2 kids and a dog family. We got a boy and a girl on Valentine's Day because it is an overly commercialized holiday rather than us trying to demonstrate our romantic love for one another. Mariah and I have agreed we're going to invest in our kids on that day. We can continue to invest in each other. Nice. We should be pursuing each other romantically no matter what. But Valentine's Day is our, hey, you're going to take Harvey on a mommy-son date, and I'm going to take Emery on a daddy-daughter date, and we're just going to go on an adventure. And we're going to like allow the kids to really dictate a lot of what that is. So on Valentine's Day, Emery and I went to a park. I brought my phone to take pictures, and then I put my phone in the car after I took a few. We pet a mule, goats, and a sheep that were at that park. Then we sat in a hammock, and I had to check myself because I was pushing her in a hammock for about 10 minutes. And I was like, all right, Emery, you ready to do the next thing? And she was like, no, I just want to sit here for a while. And I was like, oh, but I feel myself getting antsy. Like, I can't be content in this moment as I sit in a hammock pushing my dog. Like, that is all I want to be doing today. And yet I'm like, all right, what's next? We've been pushing on the swing for long, or this hammock for long enough. Then we went to an arcade, which was way too much information overload, but it was still fun. And then an all-you-can-eat buffet, which is amusing with a 6-year-old. But like the as I'm talking it out loud now, like the idea that's been sitting in my head rent-free for the last, it probably checks back in every once in a while, is like, why do we always have to be on? Just always on. We talked about this at the start of the year when we talked about our phones and like how you were not going to be walking while on your phone. And I was going to try and leave my phone at home on Saturdays. Off to I don't know. It's a February resolution, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Like life, you know, I said I would only quote one Bible verse, so we only will. I will simply quote the wise philosophy of Moses. Honor the Sabbath was given to us for our good. Like, it's not a law that God's going to try and punish you with. It's like hey, this is what human flourishing looks like. Don't kill each other and rest and honor your parents. Like, each of those laws is a good commandment for human flourishing. And I don't rest enough, man. So I tried to do that this week, and I think everybody ought to.
We've heard this. This is something that I do at my company. I will rant about the negatives of the capitalistic system that I actively employ them in, which I'm sure is very confusing for everyone. But yes, we live in a culture that we have to consume in order for everything to continue to work. So like we're sold this message of continual consumption is
Right.
success. When it comes to rest, if you do rest, it has to either be active rest or it's, hey, use this in order to assist your rest. I mean, I have a CPAP machine. Well, no, that I need to survive. Like that's it. Like I have a bed that can heat, that can cool because it's going to assist with this, and I take this vitamin and this supplement, and all that's good. But the other thing that you said that really resonated with me, especially biblically, is that there are a lot of laws we think of are to prevent bad, when there are a lot of laws that can be meant for good. We put in these laws,
Sure.
like with the Sabbath. The Sabbath is meant for intentional rest because we see scientifically rest is good for our bodies. The number one thing for athletes is like, hey, what do I need to do to be great? Sleep. Scientifically, if someone's like, hey, what do you want?
Right.
What do I need to do to live long? Sleep, right? Like that's number one. And you know what? Sleep is free. Sleep you can do anywhere. So you have to find ways to charge it, right? Like I have an 8-sleep bed. I have all of these things. So one, just because we live in a society that preaches consumption all the time does not mean that our success has to be measured to it. And two, you can put in rules that will help with the good of it, which I really, really loved on that. Well, Aaron is a little about us. Aaron is on the West Coast on set. He's going to have to go do that. I am in Central Time. I have to go catch a flight because I am doing another jiu-jitsu competition. I compete twice. I compete tomorrow. My first match is at 12. And then if I win that, I'll go to the finals. So we'll see how that goes.
Where's the streaming link?
I actually can get you there. There is
really?
a streaming link. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Let's go. That's awesome. Yeah, send that over.
I do not share it because I am sure I'm going to lose every single time. And actually what I'm sure is, because I told you I'm 12-0 since I started.
I'll text your fiance. She'll send it to me.
The second that I share it publicly, I'm going to get blasted by Urgamemnov from Dagestan, who is just getting a couple reps in before his UFC debut in 2 months. So that's
number one Brazilian,
sure.
Whoever's ahead of you.
Right. Exactly. Yes, Aaron is referring to the fact that I am the second-ranked Ultra Heavy Masters 2 blue belt right now, based on some random unofficial website. I don't even think it's legit, but it has me in a good light. So
if you add enough qualifiers, I could be the second-ranked anything.
Oh, absolutely. I'm the second-ranked Masters 2 Ultra Heavy blue belt and the 7th-ranked pound for pound Ultra Heavy.
I'm gonna forget
pound for pound Masters.
I know you need to leave. I'm gonna forget this by like 30 seconds after we hang up. But next week, I'm gonna introduce myself by a qualifier in which I'm the second rank. I don't know what it is yet, but it's going to be amazing.
Yeah, speaking of homework, let's both think of things that we think we are number 2, not number 1, number 2 in the world at, and use as many qualifiers as you need to get to that.
Word.
That is
funny.
In fact, clip this. I want you all to comment in the comments. What do you think you're number 2 in the world at, and use as many qualifiers as you need to get to that number? Oh my goodness. We might do more homework. We may not. We don't take it that seriously because this is just a
hobby. I don't know why I whispered that time.
Also, like it's good.